The Bongos may be gone, but Gabon has traded in a family dynasty for a military monarchy. Same tactics, different logos. And much like Zimbabwe, the media is being reshaped, the laws bent, and the people pacified with patriotic speeches wrapped in barbed wire. It's the soft coup sequel, democracy reloaded. One strong man to rule them all. In the end, Nguema's Gabon and Mnangagwa's Zimbabwe are eerily similar. Countries where revolutions became reruns and liberation movements became lucrative business models. So, the African Union on April 30 triumphantly welcomed Gabon back into the fold, just in time for General Brice Oligui Nguema to swap his military boots for presidential loafers. After all, nothing says return to constitutional order like a former coup leader winning 94% of the vote in an election with all the suspense of a rigged Zimbabwean election. Let's be clear, this wasn't a redemption arc. It was a theater of legitimacy, directed by realpolitik and edited with a blunt knife through the African Charter on Democracy. Article 25.4, that irksome clause barring coup leaders from standing in post-coup elections, was apparently lost behind a desk at the Peace and Security Council or used to wrap samosas during the PSC's fact-finding visit to Libreville. In Oligui's Gabon, the coup came clothed in applause. Ali Bongo, the man whose family had ruled for over 5 decades like the country was a hereditary oil well, was ousted hours after yet another victory in a dubious election. The military struck before the ink had dried and Libreville erupted in celebration. The AU, that brave guardian of democracy, reacted with a gentle timeout. Then came the magic trick. The general turned transitional president, promised a 2-year detox plan for the state, made a few high-profile arrests, including Bongo's kin, and posed for photos with opposition figures and Western diplomats like a man scrubbing blood off his resume. And voila! In April 2025, the man who said he wouldn't run ran and won by a margin that could only mean either divine favor or a severe underinformed electorate. The AU, ever eager to promote African solutions to African problems, provided those solutions don't threaten anyone in power, nodded approvingly. Yes, the election was questionable. Yes, key opposition figures were conveniently sidelined. But hey, there were ballot boxes and ink-stained fingers, weren't there? By readmitting Gabon, the AU has effectively pioneered a new doctrine, the doctrine of convenient constitutionalism. According to this doctrine, a coup is only a problem until the tanks stop moving. If the junta promises elections, delivers them in form, if not in substance, and gets a tidy enough result, the AU will roll out the red carpet and sweep the principles under it. Let's be honest, the AU's moral compass isn't broken. It's just GPS tracking the strongest oil contracts. Gabon's return wasn't about democratic revival. It was about managing the optics of one of Central Africa's better-dressed juntas, with Oligui posing as a reformer, promising economic development and climate stewardship. The PSC could pretend it had struck a balance between legality and pragmatism. Spoiler, it hadn't. And remember Chad? That's where the AU first failed its own test, letting Mahamat Deby run for president after his father died in office and he took over with military backing. That case sets the precedent. Gabon just took notes and executed the sequel with better PR and fewer bullets.